Welcome to Kokomo Opalescent Glass. Today we're here with our bead artist, Sandy Hedrick. Sandy is going to show us how to make a leopard print bead today. She begins by pulling a stringer. She's using that stringer from a piece of sheet glass that's been stripped down. She begins by warming it up slowly in the flame. She's going to puddle that glass in the center. Once she's done that, then she'll slowly pull that apart and make her stringer. Nice big glass blob, and there she goes, beginning to pull that very slowly, very controlled, and into a beautiful stringer. She's going to cut one end off in the flame, and then take her pliers and cut the other end off. She'll let it cool completely before she handles it. Now Sandy's going to begin making that bead. Back in our hot glass studios, we create our own lampworking rods of glass. Those lampworking rods are beautiful. This one is an amber with a center of white. Makes a very nice opalescent bead. As you see here, she's heating that up in the flame. She's going to use a mandrel that's been dipped in bead release. That bead release ensures that once that bead is finished, it will come off the mandrel. Otherwise, you have a lovely plant stake. She's letting that glass puddle at the end of the bead rod. Now she'll apply it to the mandrel. As that glass begins to flow onto the mandrel, she turns the mandrel away from her. Constantly moving that mandrel in a circular motion helps the bead form into the shape that she wants. She's going to apply a little bit more glass, make it a little bit beefier bead, and continue to use that flame and the motion of the rotation to form that beautiful rounded bead. There are many tools that you can use in order to shape your beads. She's using a marver. It's a graphite marver, and this allows her to make sure that the edge of the bead is exactly the way she wants it. Now the torch that she's using today is a mini CC. That mini CC combines oxygen and natural gas in order to create a flame. Now she's taking her stringer, and that stringer is going to be placing the little dots on there. If you notice that she's using the flame to break off the ends of that stringer. Creates less work for her and less little bits and pieces to fall back onto the bead. Constantly keeping that bead in the heat. As you notice right now, those little dots are raised up. As she continues to keep it in the flame, those dots sink down and become part of a smooth texture of the bead. You can see behind her she's got the fiber blanket, and that's what she'll use to anneal the bead in. She's cut off her flame, and now you can see that that bead very closely matches the beads on her wrist and becomes this very beautiful leopard print bead. Well, we thank you again for watching our video on creating a leopard print bead.